Okay, let's talk calendars. So, as you remember up top here, you have a calendar option for your class pages. So, there is a built-in calendar here where you can add activity. It could be an assignment. You could add it directly from here, a discussion question. Maybe if you use Wiki Projects, or right here, you can add an event. Maybe there's an assembly coming up or whatever it might be. So if you want to use this actual calendar, you could go ahead and hit add event. I don't know, we'll just say first day of school. And I'm going to make it for next week just so that I actually have it on there. Maybe it's an all day thing. Do I want it to repeat? You have those options. Do I want to put a description? Sometimes that's nice because the kids are wondering, well, what's the bell schedule going to be? Or when am I going to have gym? Or whatever there might be when our schedules change a little bit. So it's always nice to put as much information here as you can. That way there's less questions. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. So if I scroll down right here, first day of school, if they click on it, then they would be able to see the details. They wouldn't have all these options. That's just for my view, but on their end, they'd see the description listed there. You can also choose to delete the event. So the calendar that's built in works really great for if you're only going to have to post for one class. So if I taught, say, I don't know, if I taught kindergarten maybe and I only wanted to have one class, I didn't want to have one for math and one for reading and one for science, then I think it would work out okay. But in my case, I teach three different math classes. They're groups of kids, I should say, same topic. And then I teach a reading class, but they're all fifth grade students. They all have pretty much the same dates to worry about. So what I did is I actually added a Google or a Google Calendar. So what you would have to do is you'd have to go to Google Calendar first. And what I did is I just titled it 2019 2020 student calendar, and I put in all the dates from our district calendar, and I put in any dates that were specific to that grade level, like field trips, assemblies, anything like that. If you want to create one, you would go to create, and I'm going to go ahead and do it for next year. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm not hitting what I want to do. Sorry, guys. Discard. I was creating an event. So right here it says other calendars. I'm going to hit the plus sign. Create a new calendar. 2020 to 2021. Eastern time zone. Create calendar. And it says right here it's successfully created. So I'm going to come back, and right here it is. It's right there. So if I wanted to make a date on that, I want to make sure. So maybe we could actually just use the same day again. I'm going to put first day of school again. But right here is going to make the difference. You have to choose which calendar you're making the event for. So I picked 2021. I didn't put a time because it's just a trial. Definitely doesn't need to be a Zoom meeting right now. And I'm going to hit save. So now I already have something in. I'm going to go back to PowerSchool, and I'm going to go to add calendar. And here are all of my different calendars that are listed. And here is my new one that I just made, 2021 student calendar. Select. You can pick a color for it. Orange sounds great. I'm going to hit save. You can actually adjust the title too if you saw that. says updating Google Events, so it's just making sure that it's going to grab everything. It might take a minute. And there it is. You see it pops up here. We're going to scroll down. Look, it's right there where we want it to be. So anything that you edit from Google Calendar will automatically update back into your PowerSchool calendar. This really worked great for my kids because especially the kids that are a lot like me and run on a routine and a schedule, anytime they're like, well, when's this, when's that, I'm like, did you check your calendar? Check your calendar. And it was there for them, and they got so used to using it that they didn't have to worry about what was next or when this day was, because they already had it at their fingertips. So a lot you can do with this, and when you start assigning assignments, your assignments will automatically show up here too. So it's really nice because they can just come to the calendar and go, oh, okay, I have spelling due on the 18th, and I have my assignment for science due the 25th, whatever it might be. So they will automatically update into your calendar for you for that given class. So that is it for calendar. If you guys have any questions, reach out.